There's a science behind everything, including seeds.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah. Right? There's a seed of a thought.
There
One
you
of
go.
nature's most underrated gifts is Dan Kohler and Sophie Iliano. Yeah. Hi, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello. We are very happy to be working together.
Most people are sort of just not aware of the seed, the sesame seed.
It's very true.
Yeah, they're not aware, and they're not aware of the fact that it's a superfood. And because it has such a high nutrient profile, you would know that, right?
Of course. Oh my gosh.
And I love it because
Yeah,
these
it's great.
superfoods are so expensive. You know, these exotic ones like chia seeds, but the sesame seed is in every grocery store, is inexpensive and
packed
serious.
full of good stuff.
Well, yeah, and so let's talk about those seeds really briefly. I think a lot of times we see these at the store and we never even know where they come from. So sesame seeds actually grow in little pods that look like okra, and they open and scatter those seeds to the wind, and that's potentially why we say open sesame. Alibaba and the
That's so cute.
Now, these seeds have been cultivated since 2000 BC in India. And the reason we've been cultivating this plant for so many centuries, for so many millennia, is actually because of sort of the science of what's in them. Of all seeds around the planet, sesame seeds are some of the highest for their oil content.
Yeah.
And you love this oil.
Well, sesame oil is one of the best beauty oils, Kim, right?
Is it really?
To put on your body?
Yes, honestly, on your hair, your skin, it's amazing.
And so it's about 44 to 66% by weight. Every seed is filled with oil. Now that oil is really important to like growing civilization. Why? Because finally you have a fat source that you don't have to hunt, which means it enables a society to put down roots, literally, and grow something and cultivate a plant that can sustain them. So Herodotus, their famous Greek historian,
thank you very much.
finds these in India. He takes them around Europe. China, they start to burn the sesame oil in lanterns, and what do they do with the soot? They pack it down and they make ink blocks out of it. For centuries, sesame seed char was used to make ink.
That's so cool.
Sophie, well, what are the health benefits then if you eat the sesame seed?
All right, so serious health benefits. First off is iron. They're packed with iron. So 1 ounce of sesame seeds has more iron in it than 1 ounce of beef liver. Can you believe
isn't that ironic?
Yeah, yeah. Also,
Ironic.
if you know,
I see.
Ironic.
Also, if
Not
you
even.
have high cholesterol, eat sesame seeds because the phytoesterols will help to bring your cholesterol down. Now, the thing that you will love, Mark, is you have knee issues, right?
Yes,
You
I
have
have
knee
issues. I had to translate that because it was Wisconsinian, and I had to.
Let me be a translator.
Okay, but you do.
Yes, I do have
And
knee
so
issues.
for people who have knee arthritis, there's something very specific with sesame seeds. So this fascinating study was done where people who had knee arthritis were given 2 tablespoons of sesame seeds a day for 8 weeks. And the conclusion was that they had significantly less pain than taking pain meds.
Wow.
And
Oh
so,
my
hello,
gosh.
inexpensive.
Sophie, that's great.
Isn't that interesting?
Food as medicine.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Then let's
Absolutely.
make food.
Speaking of food,
When can we
please,
eat?
please
Yeah,
dig
food.
in.
What do you guys
So-
try
so
today?
Oh, wait, I need to know what I'm eating
So
here.
Sophie and I are going to make one of actually both of our favorite treats.
love it.
It's called halva, and it's made
It's called
from
halva.
Thank you.
Halva,
thank you,
halva.
thank you.
It's called halva.
Halva.
Yes.
So it's made from
Okay,
tahini.
yes, it's made from tahini. Let's get a little close look at this jar here. Now, tahini is basically crushed sesame seeds. This is the better way to eat it because it's more digestible. So you can make hummus with this, but we're making halva.
Halva.
There you
So
go.
to start,
Oh,
Sophie,
this
can you
is
turn on the mixer?
good. Yep.
And to that tahini, all we're going to add is a pinch of salt and some vanilla.
Oh.
You can pick it up with your fingers. You don't
Exactly.
you don't-
Yeah.
this is candy. You don't need to use forks. And while that's stirring in, I've got some sugar here that I brought up to 245 degrees, which is really important because we're basically making candy here. Now,
Is this associated with any sort of holiday or any sort of ritual?
you know, honestly,
For the
this
Greeks,
is,
it is.
it's eaten around the world. So, Soph, I'm going to get you out of the way there.
All right,
I'm
but
gonna
Greeks
boy,
eat
all
this, by the
yours,
way,
yours.
Mark, during fasting, religious fasting season. This is what they eat. They eat a lot of sesame, a lot of tahini, because it's there's no animal product.
Right, there's no
And no
animal
dairy,
products,
which
no
you
dairy.
love, exactly.
Of course, and
Now,
it gives you energy.
Making halva is really this easy. That's going to stir together for about a minute, and when it's done, we pour it into that loaf pan, and it sets just for a couple of hours, and all of a sudden you have this beautiful loaf, which honestly is so nice to make ahead of time for dinner parties.
So delicious.
And the one with chocolate is amazing.
Yeah, and if you want to swirl in chocolate or other nuts, you do it right here, right in the mixing bowl. It's so easy.
So wait, is this sort of like a fudge? Is
I would
it
say,
like
I would say
Interesting.
it's fudge with
Kinda.
tahini instead of chocolate.
It's like a super healthy fudge.
It's much healthier for you than a lot of that
iron and all
candy.
these-
Yeah.
Right.
And calorically, what are we talking here? I mean, it's
about the same.
You've got your
little
sugar
bit
and your
less.
fats, but it's healthy
healthier,
fats.
healthier stuff. Good.
Right, right, right.
All right, fine. Well, it looks like there's enough there for everybody to take some.
That's right.
Recipe is on our website, and for more great information, you can check out renegadekitchen.com or track down Sophie on her website, sophieyulano.com, all at the bottom of your screen. We're going to come back, and Kim, we're coming back to you.
You know what? This is a sweet treat from Sophie and Dan, but I'm going to show you how to sweeten up your feet.